So for number 5, remember, division and multiplication is really the same thing as simplifying. There's just more of it. So before you do anything, you need to factor all parts of this. Always start by asking what they have in common. This first numerator, they're both multiples of 12. Filling in the parentheses, if I took out a 12, this is 1j minus 3. On the bottom, 2j plus 4, those are both multiples of 2, which gives me 1j plus 2. I'm going to do two things at once here. I'm going to flip this second fraction, because it's division. Remember, you flip it and turn it into multiplication. And I'm going to factor it. So this numerator is actually going to be my new denominator. I'm flipping it. They're both multiples of 3, and it'll become 1j minus 3. This original denominator will be my new numerator. 4j squared minus 16, those are both multiples of 4, so j squared minus 4. However, at this point, there's still an extra piece. A lot of people don't realize, great, I took out all these things that all the pieces had in common from piece to piece, but it still says j squared. When we see something squared, what does that usually tell us to do? X method. So, let's set that up. I am multiplying to make negative 4. I'm adding to make 0 because there's no term in the middle here. That would be positive 2 and negative 2. So, everything stays the same except for that second numerator. I have the 4 out there, but instead of j squared minus 4, I have two binomials now, j plus 2, j minus 2. All over 3j minus 3. At this point, there is a ton of stuff to cancel out. Question?
You always factor out what they have in common.
Always ask yourself what they have in common first, then do X method. If you do it in the opposite order, you would not have this 4, which is going to change the rest that we're about to do. There are a lot of things that you can cancel here. It doesn't matter what order you do them in. The most obvious is j minus 3 cancels j minus 3, and j plus 2 cancels j plus 2. Please remember, canceling happens when the same thing is on the top and bottom. Not both on the top, not both on the bottom, one on top, one on bottom. We also have all these coefficients. 2 goes into 12 6 times. But now that I have that 6, 3 goes into 6 2 times. It's like you've canceled it twice, basically. You reduced it multiple times. That's fine. I am supposed to multiply everything that's left, but if you look across the bottom, everything has been canceled out. So all I'm doing is multiplying across the top. 2 times 4 is 8. I'm going to take that 8 and multiply it with j minus 2 to get 8j minus 16.